my God, guys, don't ever doubt yourself, bro. So I was in the area. I was like down the street from my sister, and basically they have like a thing called bulk trash week. I'm sure you guys probably know if you've lived in a neighborhood ever, or been in a neighborhood like a nice neighborhood. I mean, I think they do it in any neighborhoods, but specifically nice neighborhoods is what you be looking for, and what I consider to be a gold mine for trash, bro. Because people literally, they just be like, people don't have, not everyone has that hustle mindset. Like, even people that make more money, um, and live in like wealthy neighborhoods, some of them don't have that type of mindset, or they don't even need to necessarily. It's not like they don't, or they never had that mindset. It's just like they're at a point where they don't really give a shit. So they'll they'll get rid of like damn near new stuff because they don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? They're just trying to get rid of that shit. They don't care who takes it. They don't care if it gets thrown away. And basically, I think I was a little late to the party because there is not shit here. But I took a gamble and I was like, let me just stop by my sister's neighborhood. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's an entire fucking couch in my car, bro. Do you see this shit, bro? I barely fit it in here, bro. Do you see there's an entire fucking couch in my, bro? There was a bigger one, but like there's no way I was fitting that shit in there. Like I would have had to move this damn seat like forward. I would have been like hunched forward and shit. But I managed to fit that shit in, bro. There's literally like, it was like an inch or two away from not closing. So I'm just like super proud of myself. Do I think I'm gonna make a bunch of money off of this? I have no idea, bro. It's really just a fun little project, and it's something that I've been wanting to try, which is flipping. I've been wanting to try just like getting old, not just like old used shit, but like basically old used shit, and then trying to flip it around and make a profit, especially when it's free. You literally just go into somebody's neighborhood, and take their shit that they're already throwing away. And if you can, like, there is like a schedule basically for bulk trash weeks, in different regions of basically Fort Worth, the area that I live in, because it's a pretty large area. It's a very large. I live in a very large metroplex. I think that's the word you use, but basically, there's so much potential gain I can get from just driving through these nice neighborhoods. Or basically, there's so much potential because there's fuck, what am I trying to say? There's consistent potential. It's not like a one-off thing. Like there is a consistent amount of potential because there is a schedule that you can schedule this. You can literally, if this is something that you wanted to do on a regular basis, you can set up your schedule around it and go around to people's neighborhoods and take their trash, bro. You know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And as long as you're smart with your money, you know, that treasure will, doing this hustle is not just like people might look, a lot of people, I feel like, even including me, would feel embarrassed about going and picking up somebody's trash. And you know, honestly, who gives a fuck, bro? Who gives a fuck? What even if they do think you're poor, or you're below them, you know what I mean? You're out here grinding, making money, and it matters what you do with that money. That's what matters the most. It matters what your goal is, what you're trying to gain from this income. You know what I mean? If you're just using it to buy bullshit, then yeah, you kind of, you know, you are at the bottom. But if you're doing this to support your, to reinvest into yourself, then I see this as something that everyone should do if they have the opportunity to. Not that you have to. Like, I got a little sweaty, I can't lie, it's kind of hot, but it really did not take me that long. It really only took me like 10 minutes to get this shit in here, and it was a very light couch too, I can't lie. Like, it just needs to be cleaned up. It kind of stinks, so that might be a problem. It does not smell the greatest, but I mean, it wasn't raining though. It shouldn't have gotten rained on. Like, it looks like it's about to rain right now, but I don't think it's been raining, so I don't know why it smells so bad. I don't know, but we're gonna see. It's too late now. I already got the couch in the car, so I'm about to go to the gym. I did go to that meeting with the mentor guy. I'm definitely going to talk about that later. But right now, I just want to lock in and go to the gym before it gets too late. And but yeah, I'll let y'all know whenever I'm there or after I'm done. We'll see. All right, what is good, y'all? Once again, we are post workout. Man, it's been a very interesting day. I can't lie. It's already damn near 4 o'clock, which is crazy, dude. Like, but I can't lie. I did sleep in today. I slept until like 9 today, which is not very, like, honestly. Now that I think about it, that is the latest I've slept in like a while, dude. It's so weird. Like, I've actually been so locked in. I've been locked in too hard, honestly, because 9 isn't even sleep. That's not even sleeping in for some people. But for me, that's sleeping in pretty late, bro. Because I've been trying to wake up at 6 a.m. and I have been able to do that pretty consistently. But today, like last night, to get that the vlog that I posted, to get that out, I had to. I kind of had to push myself. I had to push my sleep back a little bit. But I wanted to make sure I was energized, because whenever I woke up this morning, I think I'm gonna include it in the video, but my little morning segment of the vlog, it was not very high energy. Like, I was basically like half asleep the whole time. So I was like, I have the opportunity. I'm not gonna be able to like go to the gym right as soon as I wanted to, because my mom was gonna have to use my car. Either she would have to use my car, or like basically I just would not be able to go to the gym, and like I would not have a consecutive like 2 hours to go to the gym and then shower and then eat, and then this guy's being a chud. There we go. Let's go. Thank you, buddy. So I basically had to push it back, and then I had the meeting with what's his name, the guy that what's his name, the mentor guy, which I am going to be meeting up with again on Monday. Man, I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say about that. He basically, he works for Amway, or like his business that he owns is Amway. I don't think he owns Amway, but he works for Amway. He definitely doesn't own Amway, because it's a pretty old company. He was saying it was like 1959. Like, he's not that old, but he's a big business person in the company of Amway. And I was looking into it. I just, like, obviously, it's kind of ironic, because he was telling me to take, like, are you someone who takes what you see on Google with, like, at face value, or do you consider the different, like, different perspectives or something like that? And I was telling him, like, yeah, I've learned to not take things at face value. You know, I've learned to basically look at all the different perspectives before I make an ultimate decision. But it's kind of ironic, because whenever I did look up Amway on Google, I seen a lot more bad stuff than good stuff. Like, even the Google AI, like, was saying that basically there are people who support it and say it's a very good like business model or whatever the hell. I don't know, bro. I'm tired right now. I can't, like, it's been a long day, but they were saying that it's like people in support of it. Fuck, I don't even know, bro. That's not the important part. I think the more important part is that a lot of people were saying bad things about it. Like, I seen, I don't use Reddit, but like there's always Reddit posts that pop up whenever you look up a certain question, and there's always like Reddit, like below the Google answer. If you're like asking a question below what Google says, there's always Reddit, bro. Like, people go to Reddit for all their answers, apparently. I've never done that personally, maybe like one time, but a lot of people use Reddit to answer their questions, which, I mean, I understand, because you can get a lot of different perspectives from different people. So I understand the appeal of going to Reddit, but yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. But yeah, people were not saying very good things about it. They were kind of saying that it was not like it was not profitable. It was only profitable to the people at the top, and basically it's like I think the business model is called network marketing. So basically, they sell the products through a network of people. So instead of like having stores where they directly sell the products, or they have stores where people go to buy the products, they have a bunch of different individual people who sell the product themselves through like a network, a network of connections and shit. And it's interesting to me. It's very interesting because it's not something like it's new to it's new to me. And even though I don't think I will be like pursuing anything out of it necessarily, I do think that what's it called? I do think that I should like hear what this guy has to say, because he's a very successful person, and he was basically just giving me free game, bro. He was giving me free game. So why would I pass up on free game? You know what I mean? Free business game. Even if I'm not gonna like basically he's trying to recruit me into his business per se, to get me to start selling products to people, but also start building my own network of connections where people also sell money, which would in the end go back to like, now that I'm thinking about it, bro, that sounds kind of shitty, bro. I don't know, man. I gotta hear more about it, but from what I'm hearing, it sounds kind of shitty, dude. I don't think this is definitely. I don't think this is my method, bro. This is not my GTA Money English right here. I'm not interested in actually changing like my aspirations for this, you know what I mean? I'm just interested in hearing about it, and if there's anything I can learn and apply to my own future endeavors, then it's worth it, you know what I mean? Because it's just, I'm getting knowledge from I'm getting advice from somebody who is, more successful than me. But do I think I'm gonna join his network of what's it called? I don't know what he calls them. He basically join his team. I don't think so. But I still want to meet with him, which I am going to meet with him again on Monday. So just to hear him out. But he also gave me a book too to read. So that's like I said, man, free game. He just gave me a book. He just gave me some knowledge. He gave me some wisdom. But I think that if I had no idea what I wanted to do in life, which for me is YouTube. I want to become a YouTuber. I want to do YouTube every single day of my life, which is what I've been attempting to do, and I've somewhat successfully done, maybe not successfully, but consistently I've done. And I feel like if you don't have anything like going on and you just want to start like making something of your own, I can see the appeal, you know what I mean? I can see why it's so intriguing to some people, but it does seem kind of shady, man. It seems shady. That's why you just gotta take everything with a grain of salt, and just have to, like, you have to, at the end of the day, you have to formulate your own opinion, bro. Like, nobody's gonna make the decision for yourself. You have to decide that shit for yourself, bro. Nobody is gonna make the decision for you. So you can ask people all day, like, oh, what they think, but at the end of the day, the most important opinion is the one that, or the most important, what am I trying to say? The only decision that, I'm trying to say something fucking smart right now, and I just can't think of it, bro, because my brain is just cooked, dude. I'm tired. At the end of the day, the only one who's going to make a decision is you. You're just going to have to put together bits and pieces of everyone else's opinions. More specifically, people who are where you want to be. Because if you're taking advice from people who not necessarily aren't successful, but definitely successful, you want to take advice from successful people, but also from people who have no no idea or no, like, no, what am I trying to say? They have no, damn, bro. They have no, yo, I'm about to fucking cut this shit out, dude. Holy fuck, bro. I'm about to cut this part out, dude. It's pissing me off. They have no, they have no, they have no experience in what field you're trying to get into, like, no matter what you're doing. So you just got to be careful about whose opinions you're taking, because yeah, they might be super successful, but if they're giving you advice specifically for what they did, and it's not just general advice, then that shit can still fuck you over. You know what I mean? It can still fuck you over for sure. So that's kind of what I'm trying to take out of this. I'm trying to take maybe like the general advice that I don't know. It's just nice to hear the perspectives of somebody who's successful. You know, just somebody who's doing better than me. It's nice to listen to what they have to say, and you know, if it provides me in any value, even if it's just informational, then it was worth it. That's my conclusion. If it provides me any value, it was worth it, and it was not a waste of time. So thirsty as fuck. Oh shit, bro. Yeah, I gotta hurry. I had to skip the sauna today because, well, I didn't necessarily have to, but I just wanted to, because I knew that. I mean, it would only been 15 minutes, but I feel like it would have. I don't know. 15 minutes. It's not a big time difference, but if I did go in the sauna, I would have been in a rush. I think I still am going to be in a rush to get ready to go pick up my mom from work. But, you know, skipping that 15 minutes, I had to sacrifice so I'm not in as much as a rush, or maybe no rush, you know? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Give me a break. I'm like stuck in traffic right now, though. Alright, what's good, y'all? Just a quick little update. So I decided, because broke my fast pretty early today, so I decided that I was gonna eat my oatmeal before 12, because I knew I was gonna work out after that meeting. So I kind of messed up my regular routine. So I ended up making a bowl. It's just a serving of light Greek vanilla yogurt and half a scoop of whey protein powder, and then just some strawberries. So that's a little boost to my protein, without too many calories. And then for this, I decided to go same as usual. Just I decided to just throw some lettuce on top, bro. I usually add up the calories for the. I mean, it's lettuce, bro. It's such a minuscule amount. Like it, I literally am about to just stop adding it to the calorie tracking, unless I'm just eating that much fucking lettuce. But even then, I really don't think it's a big deal. So I just kind of threw some on there. Didn't even weigh it this time because I feel like I was being kind of OD about it. So yeah, that's what we're eating, man. It's about, and I got an avocado cut on the eggs. I decided to cook the eggs a little bit like over easy, or like kind of like sunny side up ish. Even though it is kind of like an omelet, you can see the egg poking through there. It's not really fully cooked because I wanted it to be juicy. So that's what we're eating. I gotta hurry though, because my mother is waiting on me. So I'm gonna see y'all.